Chapter 5 Winds Part 2. Let us recall what we have learned in the last video. Winds. Movement of air in horizontal position is called as winds. Velocity of winds means speed of winds. More air pressure, more speed, more velocity. Less air pressure, less speed, less velocity of winds. We have learned type of winds. Those are planetary winds, local winds and seasonal winds. Today we are going to learn the types of winds in detail. Planetary winds. The winds that blow regularly on the earth from high to low pressure belts throughout this year are called as planetary winds. These winds cover a large portion of the earth. For example, the easterlies, the westerlies and the polar winds. In both the hemispheres, the winds that blow from the mid-latitudinal high pressure belt to the equatorial low pressure belt are called as easterlies. Simple example, all the winds that blow from east areas are called as easterlies. Similarly, in both the hemispheres, the winds that blow from the mid-latitudinal high pressure belt to subpolar low pressure belt are called as westerlies. Winds that blow from west part are called as westerlies. In both the hemispheres, the winds that blow from the polar high pressure belt to the subpolar low pressure belt are called as polar winds. Planetary winds are the winds that blow continuously on the earth, that is from the various parts of the earth, from east, from west, from equator, towards equator, to the polar regions and from the polar regions. These are called as your planetary winds. Local winds. The winds that blow for a short duration of time originate in specific region and blow over limited area are called as local winds. These winds are known as different names in different regions where they blow. These are called as your local winds. That means these winds blow continuously over different areas. These are called as local winds. For example, if the wind is blowing on the mountain areas, it is called as mountain breeze or mountain winds. If the winds are blowing on the sea or on the ocean, it is called as sea breeze or sea wind. So the name local winds is derived from the area where the winds are blowing. Therefore, it is named as local winds. The area it is flowing or it is blowing over there the name is different. Seasonal winds. Monsoon winds are generated due to uneven heating of land and water in the different seasons. All of us know in the different seasons the temperature is different. For example, in the summer season your temperature is very high. As a result, the water and the land gets heated very faster. Similarly, in the winter season, the temperature is very low, temperature is cold, the land and water gets heated very less. Southeast Asia, East Africa, North Australia are the regions where the pronounced effects of these winds are felt. The influence of monsoon wind is seen in the summer and winter season in the Indian subcontinent. Due to these winds, the Indian subcontinent experiences monsoon rainy and retreating monsoon season apart from summer and winter. Seasonal winds are basically the winds which blow in different seasons, that is summer, monsoon and winter. The winds that blow in the summer season are extremely hot, extremely warm. The winds that blow in the rainy season or in the monsoon season are little moist, whereas the winds that blow in the winter season are little colder. These are called as seasonal winds. The temperature, hotness and the coldness in the winds keeps on changing based on the season. Therefore, they are called as seasonal winds. Winds which blow from southwest towards the Indian subcontinent during the period from June to September are called as monsoon winds. The country of India faces monsoon season from the month June to September. These winds are called as monsoon winds. They are full of moisture. Moisture is little oiliness and waterness in the atmosphere. Those are called as monsoon winds. Whereas winds that blow from Indian subcontinent towards equator, these are called as northeast monsoon winds. They are dry winds. You can see in both the pictures, the arrow going towards India, the next picture, arrow coming out of India. These are called as monsoon winds and also called as seasonal winds. Cyclones. Cyclonic condition take place when low pressure area is surrounded by high pressure. On the weather maps, the center of cyclone is represented by the letter L. You can see in the picture the water is moving in a circular motion. That is called as cyclone. Cyclone takes place when low pressure area is surrounded by high pressure area. The water in the sea or in the ocean moves in a strong pressure in a circular motion. That is called as cyclones. The letter used to represent cyclone is alphabet L. A cyclone system moves from one place to another. Cyclones are known as storms or cyclonic storms. Whenever you have cyclones, it's extremely windy around. Because of the wind, the pressure, the water in the sea or in the ocean, it moves in a circular motion, and that is termed as cyclones. Cyclonic occurrence in the western part of the Pacific Ocean along the coast of Japan, China, Philippines are known as typhoons. When cyclones takes place in the Pacific Ocean, it is termed as typhoons. Similarly, when cyclones takes place in the Caribbean Sea, it is termed as hurricanes. Cyclones also originate in the temperate zone but do not cause destruction to the atmosphere. Anticyclones. Anticyclones are the conditions opposite of cyclones. That means anticyclone conditions are created when a high pressure area is surrounded by low pressure areas. In such situations, winds blow from center toward the surrounding area in a circular motion. In the picture, you can see the water is moving from center towards a part. That is called as anticyclones. Again in a circular motion. On the weather maps, the center of anticyclone is represented by the alphabet H. Let's summarize what we have learned. Types of winds. There are three main types of winds: planetary winds, seasonal winds, and local winds. Planetary winds are the winds that blow regularly on the earth from various directions of the earth. Those are called as planetary winds. Winds that blow from polar regions towards equator are cold. Similarly, all the winds that blow from equator towards the polar areas are warm. Those are called as cold worms and cold ocean currents and warm ocean currents. Cold winds and warm winds. Seasonal winds. Seasonal winds are the winds that blow based on the season: monsoon season, summer season, and winter season. Local winds are the winds that blow in specific areas. The name is given in the areas where they blow. For example, winds blowing in the mountainous areas are called as mountain winds or mountain breeze. Similarly, winds blowing on seashore or in the ocean are called as ocean winds or sea winds.